everybody's working from home, so I have to be quiet. I'm gonna work on this sketch for my mom, but first I have to clean my desk. Much better. Hello, and welcome to my podcast. Just kidding, I don't have a podcast. It just sounded like the right thing to say. But really, welcome to my first video in approximately 8 months. If you know me, you probably already know that I live in a small apartment with 3 other people, and we all work from home. So it is really difficult to film anything with sound. So I can do like these time-lapse videos of my art, but I can't talk during them really, and it's nearly impossible to do a voiceover like I'm doing right now. So I painted this last week, and then our friends who we live with took a trip to Ireland. So I thought I would take advantage of them being gone and do a voiceover for this portrait. This is a commission from a super important high-profile client. I can't say who it is due to privacy laws and HIPAA compliance and secret government contracts, and basically it's my mom. My mom's the client. All jokes aside, this is Hamilton, and he is the beautiful fur baby of my mom's good friends. And sadly, he was taken prematurely by lymphoma this past August. And she asked me if I would make a portrait for them because Hamilton was a very important part of the family. And as you probably know, the loss of a beloved pet is one of life's most difficult challenges. When I sat down to do this voiceover, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I assumed it would be about my technique or choices I made artistically, and I may get into that later in the video, but I thought it would be better to talk about losing pets and how deeply it can affect us as pet owners. Pets and owners often have a particularly strong bond. It is the bond of a parent or caretaker and child, or sometimes caretaker can go both ways. Pets are often very sensitive to their owner's feelings, and so many times in my life, I've honestly felt like my pet is giving me extra cuddle time or sitting awkwardly close or on top of me, and I think she knows I'm upset. Or he knows I'm sick. Of course, the opposite is also true. You are their caretaker as well, responsible for feeding, sheltering, getting them proper medical care, exercise, love, happiness. Sometimes you have this responsibility for years and years if you're lucky. And your human family might rely on you for many of these things as well, but not to the same extent as a pet. Some of us only have our pets and don't have a human family, which can make the impact of losing a pet that much more devastating. Especially when you think about how they are so deeply integrated into our lives. They are there when we wake up, they spend their whole day with you, they follow you to the bathroom, they cause hip and back problems because you refuse to move them if they lay on you all night. Or maybe that's just me. And now, after the pandemic, everyone's working from home, and it's just more and more common that you're spending all of your time with your pets. So it sort of goes without saying that you are going to feel their absence in every part of your day when they're gone. Oftentimes, an aging pet will need more and more time and care. I feel like this strengthens the bond and you feel even more responsibility for them, which adds to the weight of the loss when the time arrives. Most of us have to make a choice. When does the quality of life reach a breaking point, and you have to make the hardest decision of all? The guilt a pet owner feels during the euthanization process is normal and is a testament to the degree of love and devotion they feel to their pet. Though your feelings might seem confusing, they are a natural stage of grief, and working through them can aid your grieving and healing process. Most pet owners who have been through a similar situation will have doubts like these. Did I make the right decision? Did I decide too early? Did I decide too late? Did I do what's best for my entire family? It's important to remember that these doubts are not a sign that you did anything wrong. They are more likely a sign of being a compassionate human who cares deeply about the quality of life of a loved pet. Remember that your veterinarian's medical knowledge and your familiarity with your pet make you the most qualified people to make an informed decision. That means you did the very best you could for them. If you are grieving the loss of a pet, remember to take good care of yourself during this stage. Eat good, nourishing food. Practice good self-care. Get plenty of sleep. Reach out to friends and family who understand your loss. Counselors and support groups are also available to help guide you through this process. If you are struggling today, need support with your mental health, or have experienced a traumatic event such as the loss of a pet, consider contacting a helpline. It's free, anonymous, and confidential. Links will be in the description of this video. I want to just talk a little bit specifically about this portrait. I was given a photo of Hamilton sitting on a beautiful red Victorian rug, and I wanted to give a nod to that. I found this wallpaper design by William Morris on Unsplash, and he was a prominent figure of Victorian Britain. The image showed these large sweeping leaves intertwined with each other in these bold, glowing colors. But at the edges of the page, the stark white paper showed only pencil marks of what was supposed to be. It looked so beautiful and sad, like a job left unfinished. The autumnal color palette is not only relevant for this time of year, but it also beautifully matches Hamilton's own colors. Autumn is a symbolic reminder of life's never-ending cycles. An article from Sea of Solace words it beautifully. The changing foliage during autumn is a stark reminder of life's fleeting nature. As green gives way to vibrant colors, we see the beauty in every phase of existence. Just as leaves shine before they fade, our life stages also have their unique glow. The transient nature of autumn nudges us to cherish every experience, making memories that transcend time. It's a call to live fully, knowing that change is both inevitable and beautiful.